In this video, we will talk about the War of the Third Coalition, how it played out, the important battles, and much more. Alright, let's get into the video. Napoleon Bonaparte, the ambitious first consul of France, had dramatically risen to power, sending shockwaves across Europe. His military triumphs and expansionist policies had unsettled the established powers, leading to the formation of the Third Coalition. This alliance, forged in 1805, pitted France against a formidable coalition of Great Britain, Austria, and Russia. The Treaty of Amiens, signed in 1802, had brought a brief respite, but tensions simmered beneath the surface. Napoleon's annexation of Piedmont and his intervention in the Swiss Confederacy alarmed Austria and Russia, while his ambitions to expand French influence across the English Channel directly threatened Great Britain. The British, fearing a French invasion and determined to curtail Napoleon's growing power, declared war on France in 1803, igniting the conflict that would escalate into the War of the Third Coalition. Austria and Russia, harboring their own grievances and sensing an opportunity to curb French expansion, joined forces with Great Britain. As the armies mobilized and prepared for battle, the fate of Europe truly hung in the balance. The War of the Third Coalition was characterized by swift and decisive French victories, a testament to Napoleon's unparalleled military genius and the remarkable prowess of his Grande Armée. Two battles in particular stand out as pivotal moments in the conflict: Ulm and Austerlitz. The Battle of Ulm, fought in October 1805, was a masterpiece of strategic maneuver by Napoleon. He swiftly outmaneuvered the Austrian army under General Mack, forcing them into a disadvantageous position at Ulm in Bavaria. Surrounded and with no hope of reinforcement, Mack surrendered his entire army to Napoleon without a major fight. Austerlitz, fought on December 2, 1805, near the Moravian town of the same name, would become one of Napoleon's most celebrated victories. Despite being outnumbered, Napoleon brilliantly anticipated his opponent's movements, exploiting their mistakes and delivering a crushing defeat. The decisive nature of the French victory at Austerlitz sent shockwaves across Europe, solidifying Napoleon's reputation as a military genius and leaving him the undisputed master of the European continent. The War of the Third Coalition witnessed a clash of military titans, pitting the formidable French army against the combined might of Austria, Russia, and their allies. The French army, known as the Grande Armée, was a well-trained and highly motivated force, forged in the crucible of the French Revolutionary Wars. Napoleon had implemented innovative tactical and organizational reforms, creating a highly mobile and adaptable army. The Grande Armée's core strength lay in its infantry, renowned for its discipline, aggressiveness, and the effectiveness of its column attacks. French artillery was also superior to most of its opponents, providing crucial fire support on the battlefield. The coalition armies, while numerically superior, suffered from several significant drawbacks. The Austrian army, though well-equipped, was hampered by outdated tactics and a rigid command structure. The Russian army, while vast and known for the tenacity of its soldiers, was hindered by logistical challenges and a lack of experienced leadership at the higher echelons. Communication and coordination between the Allied armies also proved problematic, often leading to delays and misunderstandings. Despite facing larger armies, Napoleon's strategic brilliance and the tactical prowess of the Grande Armée enabled the French to achieve decisive victories. The French triumph in the War of the Third Coalition can be attributed to a combination of several key factors, highlighting Napoleon's military genius and the inherent strengths of the French army. Napoleon's strategic brilliance played a pivotal role in securing the French victory. He possessed an uncanny ability to anticipate his opponent's moves, outmaneuver them, and force them into highly disadvantageous positions. His swift marches and decisive actions, such as the Ulm campaign, caught the coalition off guard and crippled their armies before they could effectively unite. The Grande Armée's tactical superiority also proved to be crucial. Napoleon had implemented innovative tactical reforms, emphasizing mobility, flexibility, and combined arms warfare. The French infantry, renowned for its aggressive spirit and the effectiveness of its column attacks, consistently outmaneuvered and overwhelmed their opponents. The French artillery, superior to most of its counterparts, provided devastating fire support, demoralizing enemy formations and paving the way for infantry assaults. Moreover, the French army benefited from a highly motivated and experienced officer corps, many of whom had risen through the ranks during the French Revolutionary Wars. These elements combined to create a formidable fighting force that proved more than a match for the coalition armies. The aftermath of the War of the Third Coalition marked a significant shift in European politics and military strategies. Napoleon's victories expanded the French Empire and altered the balance of power across the continent.